It's okay to be different. Okay, so I want to talk about that. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be different. So for me personally, oh, you're weird, or you're different from other people, or you're crazy, or these things are actually compliment for me, but in but a lot of people hate or don't like to be saying these things. I just don't want to be, I want to be original. I am unique, you are unique, so no one can be exactly the same as you, as me. So, and it's okay to be different. Sometimes I think my path that I have been on right now is kind of quite different from my friends. Like, most of my friends went to college or university after graduating from high school, and I would say all my friends went to choose to go to college or university, and I am the only one who didn't make that choice, even though I wanted to, but I kind of failed. And I am where I am right now. But I actually really grateful for that decision that I made. I am not going to pursue my academia, or I don't know the word. I will in my future, but not right now. Right now I am kind of try to face myself and, like, you know, try to figure out what I want to do and what direction I want to point at, or, you know, try to figure out my life right now. So I am really grateful for make that decision at that time and decided to be different. At first, almost felt like, why am I doing this? Why can't I do something like somebody else is doing? Am I crazy? Am I out of my mind? Or something like that. I am kind of beating myself up for being different, but now I am really lucky to be different and be original, be unique. Everyone's unique, but to be original, like different. In this society, I can't find the right words to explain what I am about to talk about, so don't mind me using weird sentences or words. In this society or society system, we need to be kind of, especially I am from Japan, so we are always forced to be the same as everyone else. Does that make sense? And then, like, we feel like we need to be the same, like same opinion, same. So in this society or society system, we kind of need to be, for me personally, I feel like I am forced to be the same as everyone else because I don't even know why, but I feel like it. I feel like that in that way, but I don't want to be the same as everyone else because I am unique, you are unique, and I want to be original. I want to be pioneer. Whatever I want, I'm about to do in my life or in my future. And I feel like, so whenever or whatever I want to do something or that came to mind, it kind of different from, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's not the same as someone else's path or somebody else have been through, or like, it's kind of, I think it's kind of weird. If I think I could say it's kind of weird in a good way, in my opinion, for me personally, but from third people eyes, it's kind of, I think they found me weird or crazy or out of my mind. And I don't care right now, but maybe I have kind of weird way of thinking, or I think I could say creative, I don't know. Yeah, so it's kind of different, and I'm a little crazy, so my higher self tell me to do something crazy a lot of times. So, and it's kind of big, it's always kind of big and weird. So I used to look up something or someone who actually did that on the internet, but there's no one actually did that one time. So I always try to seek way or seek path or someone who actually did that one time so that I can attach to that person, or like I want to feel safe, or I am okay because there's someone who actually did that one time so I can do this, or there's already one example or someone actually did that one time so I can do this. I am not different. But right now, if there's no one, or if there's no example, if there's no precedent, then one yourself. Like if there's no precedent, just all I gotta do is just make precedent, or I can be the president. I can make precedent. Does that make sense? Like, I want to be a pioneer. By that I mean, if there's no precedent, I can be, just set one yourself or make one by taking action and accountability and be consistent to that. Does that make sense? It's kind of hard to explain, but I hope it made sense. So it's okay to be different. And I always try to be the same as somebody else. Like same path, same opinion. I had my own opinion, but I am trying to keep it myself and try to blend in as if I have like exactly the same opinion as they are like around me. But in reality, I am kind of weird. So I always have different opinion, but I'm kind of scared to be different. So I faked it, but in reality I had a quite opposite opinion, but I couldn't say it. I was kind of afraid of being different. And whenever you try to be different, people start to criticize, or starts to hate you for being different. Does that make sense? But I don't care. This is my life and this is me. I am unique. I actually found this. So people, or I don't remember, maybe this is instinct, our survival instinct or something. Sorry, I cut off there. I was trying to keep recording, but I pushed stop. So people start to criticize you, but it's actually what's happening is they try to keep things same. Do you know homeostasis?
Homeostasis.
Homeostasis. Homeostasis is kind of try to keep the things same. Homeostasis is the body's automation process to maintain balance and equilibrium. It includes monitoring and adjusting internal states like body temperature, blood sugar, and blood pressure. Homeostasis works by reacting to changes in the environment and adjusting the body's internal states. For example, if you get too hot, you sweat to cool down. If you get too cold, you shiver to warm up. So this is a homeostasis. How homeostasis works, or the definition of homeostasis. And this is actually to maintain body healthy, or I don't know how to explain. I am not expert of this, so I just read Google AI overview told me. So, but homeostasis is actually also work in our human, like a lot of things. Like for example, so in homeostasis, why I brought this word up is because when you try to be different, so go back to that topic. When you try to be different, other people or people around you start to criticize or like say something to you to stop you from taking that action. Does that make sense? It's because homeostasis. If you try to be different, so that means from other people or people around you, you will be different. So homeostasis starts to kick in, because when you try to be different, that means you are changing people around you or people's environment in a way, you know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to be different. If you change yourself, that means it's kind of how to explain. I hope this makes sense. But if you change into something new or succeeded to make difference to you, or try to be different or be different at the moment, you bring difference to the persons around you or person who are criticizing or stop you from taking that action. The environment, does that make sense? Because you're different and you're a part of their environment, so homeostasis starts to kick in so that they can hold on to something the same. Does that make sense? Sorry for lacking vocabularies and explanation skill, and I heard that made sense. Homeostasis. Oh, that's really interesting. So that's why homeostasis always kicks in my mind. We tend to hold on to the same environment because we feel familiar and safe in it. Like comfort zone is kind of like that. We try to stay in our comfort zone because we know everything about in our comfort zone and feel familiar, feel safe. Nothing is threatening you because we know everything about in our comfort zone. Does that make sense? But when you go step outside of your comfort zone, it feels like unsafe and like anxious, and anxiety starts to come in, and you know, that's our natural reaction to it. Does that make sense? I think different shape of homeostasis to stay the same. I think that's one of our instincts because it's safer, and that also works in our environment, in my mind, in our mind, for somebody else's environment, for somebody else's in mind. Does that make sense? So when you try to be different, you'll be criticized, or there's always people who doesn't want you to change because that means you're changing their environment. Or if you don't know that people or person, but that means I don't know how it works, but that means you affect their life in a way. But when it's okay to be different. And so if there's no precedent, set one yourself. Does that make sense? If there's no precedent and I can be the precedent. I can make new precedent. And what I'm about to do, or what I am thinking, or I am planning to do, is kind of crazy, or not crazy, but absolutely different from general opinion or general path, I would say. So I know that, and I am okay somebody hates me or criticizes me for being different or weird or crazy. That's actually a compliment for me. And if you avoid being different, or if you try to be the same, you can't change anything, or you'll be like people around you, or how can I say? You need to change if you want to change. You can't change because you're holding on and staying in your comfort zone, holding on to things you feel familiar with or feel safe with. So if you want to change, you need to let go of these feelings and step out of your comfort zone and be different. Does that make sense? We cannot be different unless you take different actions, or just it's okay to be different. It's okay to be different. That's what I really want to tell you guys. Like I said, homeostasis. So this is your life and you're unique. You're original. I keep saying the same thing, but you're unique. You're the only one who are you on earth. You're the only one who are you. That's weird to say, but it's true. You're the only one who are you. So yeah, just embrace yourself and trust yourself, and it's okay to be different. Who cares about what others think? Who cares? Because at the end of the day, you are the one who need to take action and then take accountability for it. And they do not take accountabilities or take action for it, or you know, do something for you to change your life because they're already busy living their own life. So just don't care about it. I used to care about what others think, but now I don't care. It's just waste of my time and energy. That's actually something that hold me back from taking new actions or to be different. But now I realize that it's just nothing, just they're saying things because they can't change, and it's kind of, they're saying these things from jealousy, or you know, sometimes it's not all the time. So to sum up, it's okay to be different. When you try to be different, some people start to criticize you, tell you to stop from taking that action because homeostasis, like I said, is they hate change. They would just want to stay in the same environment, same things that feel familiar and feel safe with. But no need to care. It's your life. You're unique. You're original. You're okay to be different. They don't take accountability, and they do not do something for you to change your life completely for you. So don't care about that, and just, it's okay to be different. So I hope this helped you to start something, or help you some shape or form. And I hope you guys have wonderful day today, or evening, morning, noon, weekend, whenever you're watching this video, and I see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.